What's up, people? Strategist 418 coming at you with another one. No, I haven't made a video in a little while, but I know you guys miss me, and I'm back, ready to entertain you and, just give you a laugh on this nice Thanksgiving day. By the way, happy Thanksgiving, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving because of the whole science behind it, the whole history behind it. But if I could get a nice little plate of food, why not, right? I can't argue against food. Food always works, right? But anyway, what I wanted to talk about today in this video is 4K gaming. 4K gaming. 4K gaming to me, man, just to cut to the chase. Let's get right down to the point. Get straight to the white meat. 4K gaming to me is kind of overrated. I know. 4K gaming to me is kind of overrated. So first and foremost, what I want to say is pretty much the reason why you guys haven't seen me for a while is because for like the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've pretty much just been playing Persona 5 Royal. I've been playing Persona 5 Royal for the past like 2 weeks. I have like over 150 hours on the game. I know it's crazy. But I got all the achievements, got 1,000 gamer score on it. That's the first, I believe that's the first game I ever got 1,000 gamer score on. I think it might not be, it might have got something in the 360 days, but that might be the first game I ever got 1,000 gamer score on. I've always never really cared about gamer score, but Persona 5 was oddly so fun. I don't know, it was just so refreshing in a way. There was parts where the story was kind of just like kind of just really boring and not properly paced, but the gameplay was so much fun. Persona 5 is such a fun game, gameplay wise. The story and the characters I'm not so much crazy, and the writing I'm not crazy about, but the gameplay, that shit is fun. But your boy got 1,000 gamer scores, so that's part of the reason why you haven't seen me. I've been addicted to Persona 5. But without further ado, let's actually get into our topic. So I know what you're thinking, right? 4K gaming has got to be the best that we could get right now. 8K is crazy. Anything higher than 8K is insane. 12K, 16K, all that stuff is not going to be here for a number of years, right? But 4K gaming seems to have somewhat stabilized. We can do more games at 4K now than we were able to do just 5 years ago. So the new consoles, newer graphics cards are all kind of pushing 4K to an extent, right? And 4K seems to be the main marketing resolution, like how at one point 1080p was. Now, to me personally, I recently just got a 4K monitor. It's the Acer Nitro XV3 series. I'll post a link in the description of the particular monitor I got. Honestly, I would say the monitor has some cons, but it's actually pretty cool. The only con that it has is that, first of all, it's a 4K 144 hertz monitor, which, I know what you guys thinking. 4K 144 hertz? What game could do that? Well, I play a lot of older stuff, so seeing, playing games at 4K 144 is pretty cool. So yeah, part of that, and also I just wanted a 4K monitor also for editing, because editing on a 4K monitor is better than 1080p and 1440p. But and for watching movies as well. But for gaming, when it came to playing games, when I started playing games at 4K, I tested out a few games. Resident Evil Village was one of them. Uncharted Lost Legacy was one of them. I tested out a couple of games on it. Can't tell you all of them, but I tested out a few games, right? And I gotta say, I don't know, man. I don't know. This could just be me. And I also played Persona 5 Royal in 4K 120, by the way. And I don't know. This could just be me, but I don't really see that big of a jump in on 4K compared to 1440p. Like, it looks cleaner. There's not as much, I guess pixels, but I don't know. 1440p to me, I could play, like I was playing Miles Morales at 1440p, and that shit looked just as clean as it did on 4K. So I don't know, maybe I'm bugging, maybe I'm crazy, but I think that instead of running and trying to push 4K gaming, why don't we try to more push 1440p and let that be the standard resolution? Because it seems to me that, like, when it comes to the consoles, especially whenever they have 1440p as the mark for their performance, the games tend to run better and they tend to run at 60 frames per second a lot more stably. When they're at 4K, they usually have to drop it down to 30 because the consoles are not powerful enough to facilitate a 4K resolution. You know, and the performance is a lot better on 1440p, on a 1440p resolution. You can get higher frame rates, higher, better performance playing on 1440p as opposed to playing on 4K. So it's just, in my opinion, especially if you're playing shooters, if you're playing any kind of gameplay intensive games, 1440p is the way to go. It's a better resolution for gaming, really for gaming performance. It's a sweet spot. It really is the sweet spot. Things still look clean, look good at 1440p. And I just think, you guys, if you want to upgrade from 1080p, if you're still playing at 1080p, I consider getting yourself a nice 27 to 32 inch monitor and playing at 1440p. Well, make sure it's 1440p, high refresh rate, at least 120, and just go with that. I think that's the best route, because I honestly, again, from trying out 4K, playing 4K is overrated in my opinion. The games don't run as good, and it's way more of a demanding resolution, and it's that thing where you get into the whole diminishing returns thing, right? Where, you know, something gets better, but you don't see as much of an improvement as the prior thing. So, yeah, 1440p to me is definitely the way to go. If you're a PC gamer, if you're a console gamer, it's also, in my opinion, the way to go. So tell me what you guys think. I know it's a crazy topic. I know it's something, I guess, kind of controversial because 4K is the buzz, but I would tell you guys, consider playing at 1440p. Try 1440p out for once, and see what you guys think. And I guarantee you're gonna be like, damn, 4K don't really look that much better than 1440p. It really don't. You're gonna be like, shit, I'm sure I'd rather play 1440p, get the higher refresh rate. The graphics still look beautiful. They still look crispy. Let me just keep playing at 1440p and keep my high refresh rate. That's a way better route to go than going and playing at 4K 120, where you can't even hit 120. The game's running at like 50 frames per second. You know what I'm saying? But I still like to push my card to run 4K though, because it's still cool to see it to be able to hold its own at 4K on a demand game. But if the game is not running to what I deem to be playable, I would easily go back to 1440p, because it's really honestly not that much worse. Honestly, really not that much worse than 4K. When I swear to God, when I got my 4K monitor, I was like, holy shit, am I playing at 1440p? Am I playing at 4K? Because it really didn't look that much better. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. But anywho, just 418, guys. I love you. Hope you love me. Give me your opinion on the video. Comment, of course. Sub. All that shit. Video responses, even though people can't do those anymore. Whatever. Point is, hit me up. Tell me what you guys think about the topic of this video. And I'll see you guys later. Just 418. I'm out. Peace.